To explain the next problem from the lead code, that is length of last word. Here the problem statement is given a string s consisting of words and spaces. Return the length of the last word in the string. Okay. A word is a maximal substring consisting of non-space characters only. If you observe the first example here, in the first example the input string is a hello world, and the last word in the string is world, and the length of the word is 5, so the output is 5. In the second example, the input string is fly me to the moon, but in this sentence if you observe, it has spaces in front, extra spaces in the front and at the end of the sentence. So we need to remove these extra spaces in the string. After removing these extra spaces we get a string like fly me to the moon, and in this sentence the last word is more, and the length of this word is 4, so the output is 4. If you observe the third example, the string as contains this sentence, and the word in this last word in the sentence is joy boy, and the length of this word is 6, so the output is 6. And If you observe the coding part here, firstly I'm trimming the I I use a trim method to remove the extra spaces in the string. So string str equals to s dot strip trim, which removes the extra spaces in the string, and after that I'm initializing the integer variable count to 0, because with this count variable I'm going to find the length of the last word in the string. Okay. uh, for that I'm using for loop and iterating from the last of the from the last word. Okay. For that I initialize int I equals to str dot length minus 1, I greater than 0, I minus minus. Here I am using I minus minus because we are iterating the loop from the last. So for that we need to decrement the I. So here I use I minus minus. If I find a character at the ith index as a space, is a not a space, then I'm going to increment the count. So if str dot caret I is not equals to space, then only I'm going to increment the count by 1. If I found space after finding any character, then I'm going to break the loop. Okay. At last I return the count. This gives the length of the last word. For example, if you observe, for example I'm considering this string. So and I'm using iterating from the last word. Okay, from the end of the string. So uh, if you observe here, the last word is d and it is not equals to extra space, so I increment the count by 1. And again the index is moved to the next word, that is l. So again the character is not an extra space, it's not a space, so I'm again increment the count, and now the count is 2. Again the index is um, moved to before the l, that is r, and it is not equals to a space, so I again increment the count. Again the index is reduced by 1 and it is moved to o. It is also not a space, so I am again increment the count and the count is 4 now. And again I am going to reduce the index by 1, then the index move to w. Here it is also not a space, so again the count is incremented by 1 and the count is 5 now. And again the index moved by 1, reduced by 1. So if you observe here, it find an it found an space. So the loop here break, it moves to here, and it's break, loop here break. Okay. um, and so here a loop ends, so the it returns count. Okay, now the count is 5. Here we calculate the count of the word, length of the word is 5, so the output is also 5. Okay, this is all about this problem. Thank you for watching.